Good Monday morning to you. So nice to see you here today. I am Christiana Gaudet. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and I am live on my YouTube page as I try to be just about every Monday morning. I'm a little bit late. No, I'm late. I'm a little late this morning. I apologize for that. Although, if you take daylight savings time into account, I'm 45 minutes early. So, there we are. Hope you had a great weekend. I had a very busy weekend. It feels like the world, at least my world, is getting back to a bit of normal. I had people in my office. I had a psychic house party. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hope you had good stuff this weekend as well. As we're getting started, I want to start out by saying a big thank you to Laura T for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. And just in, a super sticker from Claire C. Thank you so very much. What a way to start the broadcast and what a way to start the week. Super chats and super stickers are ways that you can support this broadcast, and I really, really appreciate it. So thank you very much, Claire C. and Laura T. You can also support this channel by becoming a member. Members make a monthly commitment at one of three levels. We have aces, stars, and suns. And of course, if you become a member and find that you don't want to do it anymore, or your budget doesn't allow it anymore, you can just drop your membership and you'll still be a beloved subscriber of this channel. So no worries, I'm still going to love you. But a total shout out to our members. And Morgan, a special shout out to Morgan, who's here today, who is a brand new member. We really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much for becoming a member of this channel. So if you're interested in doing as Morgan did, and as all the people whose names are in green have done, please look at the join button or the membership tab or the dollar signs at the bottom of the chat window. If you don't see those things, it may be you need to switch devices. You need to be perhaps on a laptop or a desktop, although I'm being told now that those features are available on your phone app. And these features are not available in every country. All right, so once again, thank you to everyone for supporting this channel, however you do it. You can support this channel by subscribing, hit the notifications button, like this video, and of course, I really appreciate super chat, super stickers, and your memberships. Speaking of memberships, we have a members only live stream this evening. I am so excited for this. We try to do a members only live stream once a month. And then that link continues to be available so you can watch it in replay. So we hope you can join us live this evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. But if you can't, you'll be able to watch the replay later on. If you are a member, there is a whole playlist called Members Only with all kinds of videos for you. So what are we doing tonight? The cards you love and the cards you love to hate. So the thing is, how you feel about cards all the time, if you happen to have a favorite card or a least favorite card, or in the moment, how you react to a card in the moment, how that rolls out for you, how you feel about that really matters. It says something about you, and it says something about how you're interacting with the cards. So we're going to be playing with this concept this evening. You will get some information about yourself. You will also get some information about some cards that maybe you're having a hard time understanding or not understanding well, or don't know what to do when they come up in readings. So it's an exploration. It's an opportunity for reading and self-discovery. It's an exploration of tarot and how we interact with tarot. Because the thing is, when you work with tarot, it is not just about what happens when you're sitting down to do divination. Once tarot is in your life, it's in your life 24/7. It's in your dreams. It's in the way you see the world. It's in the way you see yourself. And so we're going to be talking about all of that tonight. So if you are a member, look for that link. It's available in the members only folder. And if you're not a member and that sounds interesting to you, well, you might want to become a member soon. And I see a couple of you have rejoined. Melissa Grosso, welcome back. Gemini Sun, so happy to see that you have rejoined. Really appreciate you as well. All right, so what do we do on Monday mornings? We do 3 cards for the collective and then individual cards for those who request it. And, you know, if you're watching in replay or if you're waiting in queue, waiting for your card, if you hear something that resonates for you, go ahead and take it to your own heart, because that is how these group sessions work. All right, today I'm working with one of my favorite decks, Light Seers Tarot. You know, who would vote for Light Seers Tarot as like the best new deck of a generation? You know, I mean, there's a lot of great new decks, but I just feel like this has captured us in a lot of ways. And I'm okay with that. Let me know how you feel about it. Do you like Light Seers? Do you not like Light Seers? Would love to know. Not everybody likes every deck. All right, 3 cards for the week ahead. First card, the 8 of Cups. So this is such an interesting card. I think in this context, it invites us not to bring into a new week things that don't serve us. That we have this opportunity as we step into this new week to leave behind things that are of the past and are not informative and not helpful. What are you carrying that you need to let go of? Just leave it at the beach, man. Seriously. Card 2, the Chariot, because here we are moving forward. These 2 cards go together so very well. Leave behind what no longer serves you, because it's time to move forward with confidence, with balance, with a sense of direction. So this is very empowering for us this week. Finally, the 10 of Pentacles reversed. You know, one of the things we need to think about is ancestral wounding. A friend of mine was telling me about this book called It Didn't Begin With You. I haven't read it yet, but I'm really intrigued. And so I'm like recommending it to people even before I've read it. So I'll recommend it to you. It talks about ancestral wounding and how that's carried not just behaviorally, but in our DNA. And when we see the 10 of Pentacles reversed, it invites us to really look at how we can release our ancestral wounding, which goes back to that 8 of Cups. What are you carrying that is not serving you? And don't let anything keep you from moving forward. So there's a lot of opportunity this week for growth and for forward motion. Some love here for Light Seers. Melissa Grosso, again, thanks for being a member. Such a beautiful deck in every way. Agreed. Kathy, thank you for being a member. I love the imagery of that deck. Me too. And Morgan, again, thanks for being a new member. Love that deck. Yes, indeed. I know not everyone does. And like in this 8 of Cups, I think it's fun that she does sort of show us the 8 cups. They're just like in the reflection, so it's hard to see. There's a lot there. Amy Mauser, so nice to see you. I love Light Seers and would totally vote for it. Yeah, I just think it's a brilliant deck. It really, you know, when you talk about like what is modern tarot going to look like and what is modern tarot looking like, I often say that Ciro Marchetti has really given us this vision of modern tarot, and so I would definitely vote for him as well. But there is something about Light Seers by Chris Ann, and it's interesting because I don't resonate with her her other deck, which I forget what it's called. She's got a couple of other decks, and I wish her all the best. I really do, but I don't love her other decks. This one though, man, this one has my heart. So we all have different tastes when it comes to tarot, and that's why it's so great that there are indeed so many different decks. One of the things we'll be talking about in our members only live today is sort of the resonance with different decks as opposed to the resonance with the tarot corpus, tarot as a whole. And Teresa, nice to see you, Teresa. Thanks for being a member here. Gonna get that deck. You go, girl. You do that. And Pamela's Insight says Light Seers is a super deck, has such great readability, great for a wide range of questions and situations, great for beginners and pros alike. Absolutely, absolutely. Pamela's Insight, I should do a tarot awards video. Ooh, I'm gonna. Christiana's Tarot Awards means absolutely nothing except your tarot fairy godmother likes these decks. That's all it means. But hey, I'll do that. Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, and Marion says the 3 cards today almost chillingly accurate. There you go. And Pamela, Muse Tarot, that's the one. That's another Chris Ann deck. Personally love Muse Tarot, but it isn't for everyone. Light Seers is more universal, right? Yes, Morgan, thank you, Muse. Yeah. All right, my friends, here we go. Let's get going. Individual cards for individuals. I will do these in the order in which I see them. And I thank you for your patience. And again, if you hear a card I'm pulling for someone else and it strikes you in a certain way, go ahead and take it in that way. That's fine. That's good. And for those of you watching the replay, I won't be able to pull a card for you, but you might hear something that inspires you or enlightens you as you listen to other people's readings. All right. First person that I see here, Jeannie Mnuchin. So nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. A card for the week for you, the Page of Pentacles reversed. I feel like you're in this place where you're starting new things, and it's like you're a student all over again, but you already know all this stuff, but you're a student, but you already know this stuff. It's like you're in your post-grad studies, and you're kind of looking at it like, oh, I'm not sure I know what to do, and that's okay. That's okay. I think that when we're at a certain place in our career and in our own body of knowledge, when we get into that oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing, and it feels like, should I be here now? Yes, we should be from time to time in that space until the day we die, until the day we leave this planet, because it means that we're growing, and growing is never easy, but growing you are. All right. Gemini Sun, thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using the members only emojis. Nice to see you. Here is your Monday card. And remember, we will be back on Friday with your Friday weekly wrap up. So if you can remember your Monday card and join us Friday, we can kind of see how those 2 cards go together, and that's fun. All right, Gemini Sun, your Monday card is the King of Cups reversed. I wonder if there are ways you are just not feeling the love. Not feeling the love from other people, not feeling the love for yourself, not feeling the love from the universe. If there are ways you are just feeling kind of tired and dragged out and not present. And I guarantee you are loved. I guarantee you have plenty of love in your heart. I think you're probably just tired. I really do. Do what, make self-care a priority this week. Seriously. Raquel, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using one of the members only emojis. Here is a card for you. 5 of Pentacles reversed. So this week, look for opportunities. It may be opportunities to make money, to learn, to grow. Look for the opportunities this week. It will be full of them, but you might not see them right off. That's why you have to look for them. Kim K, so happy to see you. A card for you and also for Maria and Anthony. Most certainly, yes. Kim. The Queen of Pentacles reversed. I feel like you need a vacation. Are you working this week? You in the shop? What are you doing? Just try to take good care of yourself. I just feel like you too may be feeling a little tired. And you too may need some good self-care and some time off this week. for, let's do Anthony next. Anthony, the Three of Wands reversed. You need to really think about what's going to be successful for you and what's going to make you feel successful. And if you have run into some things that are making you feel not successful, don't be beating yourself up on that. You know, recognize life for everyone at every stage of the game is about trial and error. And that means there will be some errors. It's okay. This week, spend time thinking about what success means to you and how you want to get that. There you go. Maria. The world reversed. I think this week you're thinking about some big things, thinking about kind of where in the world you want to be and what you want to do and how you want to start a new chapter of your life. You don't have to figure that all out this week, but I think this is an invitation to start thinking about those things. I know you have been thinking about those things, but something may solidify for you there this week. And it may be that the question solidifies. It may not even be the answer. It may be the question, but that's a good step. Claire C., my friend, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member here. And thanks for starting us off this morning with a super sticker. So appreciated. Here is a card for the week ahead. The Two of Cups reversed. Claire, you got to love yourself. You got to be a good partner to yourself. You got to believe in yourself. I feel like there are some things going on here where you're sort of plagued with self-doubt. And we all have that, but I think you might have that over much, and you might have that over much this week. So really try to counter that and get ahead of that. Trust yourself, trust your decisions, love yourself, seriously. Smile Soul 20, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card of the week for you. Woohoo, the Star. This week, there is every reason to be hopeful. There is every reason to embrace healing. There is every reason to think that things are getting better and better and to do the things that you need to do to help make them better. Amber A., so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for your week ahead. Amber, you get the Hierophant. This week, recognize your own authority. Recognize your own strength. And if there is something that you need in which you are not an authority, seek the proper authority. If you need a doctor, don't get medical advice from your neighbor. If you need an attorney, don't get legal advice from your best friend. Go to the direct, go to the authority, but at the same time, don't let anyone else who isn't an authority over you take authority over you. Know your own authority. All right. Laura T., so nice to see you. Here is a card for you. And thank you so much for being a member. And thanks for starting us off this morning with a super sticker. It is most appreciated. Laura, don't let this scare you, but you get the Tower. Does that mean you're going to have a hard week? Maybe. Does that mean you've been going through some hard times? Certainly. But you know what else it means? Like I look at this card and I see how the lightning is a crack, and I think about Leonard Cohen, where he said, you know, we all have cracks, but don't worry about it because that's how the light gets in. You know, there are some cracks in like what you thought to be true, you're now seeing was not true. Let that be enlightenment. It's painful, it's difficult, but it opens you up. It opens you up to healing. It opens you up to truth. It opens you up to next level spiritual enlightenment. So don't be afraid of this. Let the light in, my friends. Seriously, that lightning, the lightning that strikes the tower down is enlightening. Seriously. Melissa Grosso, my good friend. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here's a card for the week. You ended last week with Temperance. All right. So let's see how we're starting this week. The Ace of Wands reversed. So is this just like everyone is dragging their butt because of daylight savings time? I mean, I know I am. It could be that. It could be some other things. And, you know, at the end of the week, I was like, oh, man, you found your, like, magical balance. And this week, we're starting this week like, oh, my gosh, do I have to do this all again? And the answer is, yep, you do. But this week, do what you have to do to take care of yourself, to energize yourself. You may be lighting a fire under your butt this morning in order to get going and do what you have to do, but look for the inspiration. Look for the things that make you happy. Look for the things that make you feel good and do those things. Seriously. Cassandra, so nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Here is a card for the week for you. Cassandra, you get the Nine of Cups reversed. I feel like there are some things going on here that are not going the way you thought they would or the way you want them to. And that's okay. That happens in life. You have to look at the things that you're not satisfied with and figure out, is this fixable? If so, what's the fix and how do I fix it? Is it fixable but not by me? Is it not fixable at all? You know, figure out where you're going to fight your battles and where you're not. Teresa Chase, my friend, thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. We really appreciate you. And here is a card for the week for you, Teresa. The High Priestess. What a great card for you. So this week, really treasure your alone time and treasure your time in spiritual thought. Work to know and grow your intuition. Recognize you don't owe anybody an explanation for anything. You can keep your own counsel and keep your own silence and be perfectly okay with that. And know that you are good just who you are and how you are. And really try to be strong in that energy of quiet confidence. Very good. Diana Price, my friend, hope you're doing well. Here's a card for you. The Wheel reversed. Man, you have had some ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs for a long time. And the great thing about you is you just keep getting up when things go down. And I feel like ups and downs will continue. But the thing you have to remember is in those ups and downs, the wheel is slowly taking you to the top of the hill where things are going to start to get easier. So even in little ups and downs, know that you are moving in the right direction. Carrie Donick, so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Glad you are. Here's a card for you. You get the Seven of Wands reversed. This week, try not to do it all by yourself. Delegate, ask for help, hang out with your friends, realize that you are not alone in the world and that you have support. Figure out who that support is, shore it up if you have to. It may just be about friendship, it may be about work stuff, but one way or the other, look for your support. Gina Rutledge, nice to see you. Okay, Gina, I see you saying good morning. I did not see a request for a card yet, but since I've already called your name, I'm giving you a card because it's my channel. I can do what the heck I want. So here's a card for you, Gina. You get the Six of Wands. This week, look for your successes. You have opportunity for success. Make sure you see it and make sure you celebrate it. Von Ray, my friend, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for the week for you, Four of Wands. What an apt card for you about creating your place of security. The Four of Wands is literally about the hearth fire. I don't think your new place has an actual fireplace in it, but that idea of creating your new home shows up so much in this card. So how great is that? Denise Wood, so nice to see you. Here's a card for you. The Magician reversed. This week, you may feel ill-equipped in some ways, like you don't have the tools, the skills, the energy, the ability, whatever, to do what you need to do. But surprise, surprise, you do. So just know that and look for it. Sometimes we have to look for our own strength. Kathy, thanks so much for being a member here. Here is a card of the week for you, and thanks for using one of the members only emojis. Justice reversed. Kathy, there may be some things in your life that are out of balance. There may be some things going on where you have felt treated unfairly. You got to take a look at that. Is there something you can do to bring more balance to your life? Is there something you can do to correct an unfair situation? Take a look at what's going on in terms of balance and fairness and what you can do to make things better. Lisa McCord, so nice to see you. Here is a card for you. The Queen of Swords reversed. This week, be really, really, really careful about what you say and how you communicate. Chances of being misunderstood are high. So the fewer words, the better. And just be very, very careful. And, as you're listening to people, try to give them a little grace too, because they may come off sounding really bad. It's like you're having your own personal Mercury retrograde right here. I mean, I don't really know what's happening in your chart right now. That's just how it feels. So careful with communication right now, seriously. Pamela's Insight, how are you? Let's do your card. The Knight of Wands reversed. So this week, I think things are going to feel a little thick. It's going to feel a little hard to get motivated, to get excited, to do what you need to do. Cut yourself some slack. If you're tired and you want to rest, then by all means rest. But rest, don't wallow. Know the difference, seriously. Joanne Smith, so happy to see you. Thanks for being a member. Glad you and Charlie are here. I appreciate both of you. Glad Charlie's feeling better. And I, again, appreciate both of you being members. Here's a card for each of you. For you, Joanne, the Hanged Man reversed. You are taking control. That's not unusual. But seriously, this week you're really going to get ahead on the things that you're trying to do. And so that's going to be good. For Charlie, Two of Swords. Charlie, you're going to find some peace this week. Still trying to move ahead, making decisions, trying to move ahead, making decisions, but also just being in a place of peace for the first time in a while. So that's good. Amy Mauser, good morning from the mountains. Hallelujah. Of course, whenever I hear that, I think about that song. I'm not going to go there. There's a song, though. I'm going to contact you privately about this song about living on a mountain. Because if I go there, it's just going to confirm for everyone the truth that I watch adult cartoons overly much. So anyway, Amy, I'm happy to see you. Hope you're having a great time. Here is a card for you. Eight of Cups, which was a card for the collective for the 3-card weekly reading. So it's especially profound that you get it as well. Leave the past in the past. And I know this is a very profound time for you, but focus more on the future than you're focusing on the past. Honor the past, certainly, but don't live in it. Live in the now and going toward the future. And the future and the past are not the same, and the past does not predict the future. Hallelujah, amen. Sayoni, so happy to see you. A card for you and one for your brother, of course. Sayoni, the Five of Swords reversed. This week, be very diplomatic in your speaks to other people. Yeah, I should be better in my speaks too. Seriously, as you speak to others, be very diplomatic. And again, I wonder what's going on astrologically, because a couple of people now are getting this kind of message, when other people speak to you, give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they didn't mean it as bad as it sounded. And so be a good diplomat. Do not battle with people this week. For your brother is in a time of frustration. He needs to honor that there are some things that are frustrating him. He needs to think about what he needs to do to fix it. But he also needs to be careful about not expressing anger in the wrong ways to the wrong people. Chara Saddlemeyer, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. You're in class right now, but we'll watch the replay. Lucian and I would love a card for the week. Well, I appreciate you too. All right, so first for you, Chara. The Six of Cups reversed. I think this week you may have a conversation or be able to spend some time with someone you haven't seen in a long time. This could also be an opportunity to heal your inner child, to heal from some of your own childhood trauma. For Lucian, 10 of Cups, reversed. I feel like there are some things going on in your family, Lucian, that you're not entirely happy about. Don't take it personally. Do what you can to sort of figure out what you're feeling and share those feelings with someone. We all have things that happen that we prefer would not have happened. You can't change that, but what you can do is change how you respond to it. All right. I'm just scrolling down here because Morgan, you're new here. So glad that you're here. And I didn't see a request from you, but I'm going to do it anyway because you're a new member and I've seen you interacting and maybe I missed your request or maybe you haven't made one yet, but you're getting a card. So Morgan, new member Morgan, this is for you. Temperance, Morgan. This week, you're going to find good balance. You're going to find that you have all the ingredients you need to create what you need to create in your own life. And hopefully that's some energy you can really generate and cultivate and take with you, not just for the week, but for the month, for the year, because this is where we all need to be. There is nothing in life that is perfect, but if you take a little of this, little of that, blend it together, you find the perfect blend. And that's what you'll be doing this week. All right. Marion Newbury, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. 3 of Cups reversed. You know, you may be feeling a little lonely. You may need some time with your friends. There may have been an issue with a friend or family member that has you bugged. You may need to really dive into your community. But also, like, recognize whatever you're feeling is valid. And if other people don't understand your feelings, that doesn't make your feelings any less valid. And I just want to take this moment before I continue on. I want to take this moment to remind all the members, we do have a members only live stream tonight, 7 p.m. Hope you join us. DeAndre, nice to see you. Here's a card for you. 9 of Swords. I feel like there's some stuff going on that's really bugging you. And there are answers and there are solutions and you need to find them. You need to be strong in yourself to find your solutions this week. Okay, Pamela Phillips, so happy to see you. A card for you and a card for your daughter. Thanks so much for being here, Pamela, and thanks for being a member here. A card for you and for your daughter. First for you, the Queen of Pentacles reversed. I think this week you're wishing you could help your daughter more, or you could help others more. I don't know if that's your mother, your daughters, whatever. Like you want to be there, you want to help more, and you've got people around you where, you know, you need to recognize that what you do for them is enough, that you are enough and that you're doing enough. For your daughter, the Devil. And I don't think this is a bad thing. I think this week you really need to think about what you're attaching yourself to. Attach yourself to hard work. Attach yourself to the goals. Do not attach yourself to petty stuff. Do not attach yourself to anything that is holding you back. Oh, Kim Case, one more card for Belinda Murphy. Yes, of course. Of course. Belinda, King of Pentacles, I think this week you're going to find yourself in some stability, in some leadership, in some positivity in terms of career and finances. Things are starting to look up and move forward. Baby Cake, so nice to see you. Glad that you're here. Here's a card for you. I love your emoji game. It is always so strong. Baby Cakes, 5 of Wands reversed. Creative collaboration. You know, sometimes this is just about getting along with people that you need to get along with, whether you want to or not. Sometimes it's actually about collaborative projects. And it may be about both for you this week. Be open to all of it. Jenny Sue, good morning. Glad you're here. The Hermit. Jenny Sue, this week you may be spending some time on your own, and that's okay. Take that as a time of healing, as a time of consideration, as a time of introspection. Find your inner light and be patient with yourself. This is an opportunity for growth and for healing. Sarah 88, so nice to see you. Sarah 88. The Seven of Pentacles. This week it's all about work, whether you're working a job or working on something in your own life. And what you might feel is that the work that you're doing is not getting results, but it is planting seeds, and those seeds will grow. So keep doing it and do not be discouraged. Oh, Kim, 2 weeks and then you head to the farm. So yeah, vacation is what you need. That is a fact. Autumn Pond, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Glad that you're here. Here's a card for you today. The Hierophant, you're the second one to get this. This week, remember that you're the authority of your own life. Seek authority when you need it, but be strong in your own knowledge, be strong in your own power, and believe in yourself. Seriously. Hey, Wendy Milano. I just over-scrolled. Here we go. There you are. Wendy Milano, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member here. And thanks for using one of the members-only emojis. No, you're not too late at all. The world reversed. I mean, Wendy, I think your world is still a little turned upside down with all the changes you've made recently, and that is perfectly okay. Just try to be there for it and recognize it could be weird and frustrating, but it's also awesome, all at the same time. Jackie Masters, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using one of the members only emojis. Really appreciate that. I will pull your card in just 1 second. First, I want to say thank you so much to Autumn Pond for the super sticker. Really, really appreciate that. That is fabulous. All right. So Jackie Masters, thanks for your patience. Jackie, the Lovers. So this week, this might talk about friendships, love relationships, just being close to the people that you care about. But it's also about figuring out what's working in your life and what's not working in your life, and giving yourself the opportunity to make those choices. So empower yourself to make those choices of what resonates for you, what doesn't, what should be in your life, what shouldn't, and act on those things. Okay, a card for Love's week. Love thinks he's going to be pretty busy at work. Knight of Cups reversed, and so he will be, and it might make him a little unhappy. So he's going to need some nurturance, and he's going to need some understanding. Seriously. Joanne, you may have to get a lot done. I'm going to look forward to hearing that story. Febborn, so nice to see you. Here's a card for you. The Fool reversed. Okay, so this week, be careful about the decisions you make. You have some decisions to make good ones. This is one of those cases where, like, you need to differentiate between intuition and desire, or intuition and fear, in order to make the right decisions. And thank you all so much for the feedback. I do always read it. I don't always read it aloud, but I do always read it. I always appreciate it. My friends, thank you so much. This is last call for readings, y'all. I need a last call sound. What's a good last call sound? Is that one? I don't know. More triangle, I guess. I don't know. Oh, that's cowbell. More cowbell, right? But the triangle is also one of those funny instruments. Important, but, whatever. Anyway. Last call for readings. I do want to remind everyone to like this video. If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you're a subscriber but not a member, consider becoming a member. And do me a favor, if you have tarot peeps, or a tarot group that you're in, would you please share this channel in that group? I'm really trying to grow my YouTube here, and I feel like we're doing some things here that really no one else is doing on YouTube. So if you like this content and you have friends who will like this content, well, bring those friends on over, please, and thank you. Members, remember to join us this evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We would love to see you. Would love to see you. I thank you all so much for being here. I wish you the best week ever. And do remember, I've got a bunch of useful links for you in the description to make an appointment to see me, to go to my webpage, to sign up for my Zoom class, all kinds of stuff. Coming in at the last moment, a request for Carol, a card for Carol. Carol, Six of Swords. This week, make sure to be logical in your thinking. There may be a lot going on, Carol, that is emotional, and you can honor your emotions, but try to rise above it and use your logic in order to move forward. Seriously. Sharon Badger, nice to see you. Oh, thank you so much. I hope that you do subscribe, and make sure you hit the bell for notification. Here's a card for you. Page of Cups. This week, whatever you do, do it with love. And recognize that those who have passed on in spirit are here with you and are sending their love. Be in that place of love, whether that's romantic love, family love, agapic love, however it is for you, channel the energy of love this week. Now, don't do that without boundaries, but love without bounds. Let's chew on that for a while. All right. Thank you all so much. See you soon.